Let's do this. Hi everybody, and welcome to Jimmy Draws Art. I'm Jimmy Dragon. Well, I come at you once again with some more art. This time I decided to pull out the Huion tablet that I have and decided to go all digital on this drawing. Well, let's start off here at the beginning. I actually do have quite the backlog of drawing that I want to do that I have stored on my computer. I have a file that holds inspired ideas that I have. Images of things that sparked my creative juices of things I want to work on. This one image that I have here inspired me to actually copy the look of it, but I wanted to draw it in my style. So with that said, let's get into what I'm doing here. As per the usual, I am working on my construction lines of the drawing. I wanted to get the look down just right, so that is what I'm doing here. I also did the background too. I wanted to get the placing of the image just right. This is a drawing I wanted to do very nicely. You know, another very nice finished drawing that I could be happy and proud of for finishing it. It was in this moment that I felt I needed to edit it a little, and I needed to arch her back. I guess this is the nice thing about doing your sketch digitally. You can make changes on the fly like this when something doesn't match what you want. Okay, so it's now on to the line art. As I have said in the past, I find this part to be my favorite part of doing my drawings. I find this process to be very therapeutic to me. So what can I say more about this line art? Well, when I was doing the line art, I did notice things about the face of this drawing I was doing. I just didn't like the face too much, so I decided to try using some of the Photoshop tools to adjust the eyes and the nose mainly. I felt the eyes were too wide apart, so I brought them closer and resized them too. I had to adjust the nose accordingly too, but after I made those adjustments, I think things were looking better. Okay, so let's get on to the coloring. For this drawing, I wanted to try something different, and so I blocked out all the important shapes of the character, and then I started on the background first. You see, I wanted to get the color scheme just right, and I heard in the past that you should start with the background first if you want to do such a thing. So I decided to give that tip a go and start on the background. I really thought for some reason that this background was going to be easy. What was I thinking? This background was probably the one background I have spent the most time on ever. It looked like a simple one-point perspective drawing, but it was all the detail in the back wheat that I was drawing, trying to fill it all in so that it looked like wheat. I hope that I accomplished that. But what was really tough was getting the lighting right. I had to get the glow and everything just right. I think I gave up though in getting it just right and went with good enough. And maybe I can fix some of the mistakes I was making in the end with adjusting the color balance. Overall, I think I did pretty good with the background. I was trying my best in making it look like the wheat was getting bigger the closer you got. I think the only thing I did was that I didn't make the wheat tall enough. I really wasn't going to fix that. I figured it looked pretty good. Okay, with the background all done, it's on to coloring Christiana. It was at this point I was naming her that, so right now, I started to lay down the flat colors of her. I tried to keep the colors looking like the background. Doing the flat colors is nice and easy. As I have said in the past, the more time-consuming thing I do is the shading. Doing this drawing in this time-lapse mode doesn't really do it justice. It looks pretty easy. Maybe I also make it look easy. I don't know, but watching this makes me think so. So shading and lighting and doing the effects. It was around here that for some reason I thought the colors were off. Of course they were off. When I went over from the screen on the tablet to the screen on my computer, it really became apparent that there was a green tint to the colors. So I did do a color balance at the end that I did off camera to fix the offness of the colors. Anyway, let's wrap this drawing up and show you the final drawing of what I did. Let's add in the effects and give this drawing the final signature of approval here. Now the reveal. Hope that you like Christiana. I had fun doing this drawing. I really like how the colors came out with this drawing. But overall, I think I need to do a little work with the character construction. Overall, I do like this drawing. If you also like the drawing, give this video a like. Also subscribe to the channel for more content from me in the future. With that said, thank you for watching the video, and we shall see you in the next one. Thanks and bye-bye.